Hello everybody, Dan Bradbury here. Welcome to my passive trades, guys. As always, I'm going to go through and I'm going to cover some more things that makes us even more sustainable today. So this week we've been going through and we've just been discussing all of the different income streams that Polaris Universal has. Okay, and all of these income streams obviously go to feeding my passive trades. It's what generates the profits of which goes into the trading fund, which generates more profits, which is obviously what goes out as payouts, therefore creating a long-term sustainable income. Now, today's business model that I'm going to cover is only a very short one, but it's a little bit to go into a little bit of information as to one of the businesses of which that we do. It is called RB Motorcycles, guys. Okay, it is a motorcycle business. It buys motorbikes from the States, particularly Harley Davidsons, ships them over to the UK. We have partners actually that already do the shipping process anyway, and yeah, we sell them in the UK. Now, obviously, the UK market for Harley Davidsons is considerably higher than what it is in the US. Obviously, they're made in the US. And motorbiking in general, obviously in the US, is really, really popular. It's growing here in the UK, and our business partner that we have that obviously actually runs the business, guys, he is very much involved with motorbikes, and he's already involved with lots of the circles and things like that. So without further ado, I'll just show you a pretty much a rough example, guys. It's a very hard one for me to really cover, but it's one that does generate a considerable amount of profits, to be honest, because to be honest with you, I'm just coming across here, guys, to one of the online auctions that we do use. But guys, it is a very profitable model. To be honest, off of each bike that is sold here in the UK, we'll probably do about a 30% profit margin, which is on each bike on average. That's about the equivalent to £3,000 to £3,500, which is about just over $4,000 per bike sold. That is the actual green mark as well, guys. Okay, that's the profit margin. Currently, I know for a fact, for this video, really, it would have been ideal if I could get out and got some photos of everything, and I will do that at a later date. You can hold me to that. But obviously right now I'm in lockdown. I can't even go out to the showroom and anything and take any photos or anything like that. But I guarantee you it does exist, and I will do that shortly in the future too. When I can go back out, then I will of course go and take some photos, and I could do a full presentation of it. But yeah, guys, pretty much obviously we can come across to here. I mean, Copart's it's a worldwide company, really. But we can come here, we can check in, you can do live auctions. So we do live auctions from the States. Pretty much we'll buy it. You've got to be careful on here, guys, if you don't know what you're doing, because their fees can be quite high and confusing. If you know what you're doing, then you can navigate yourself around it. But pretty much we've already got partners that already do all of the logistics side anyway, let's say, and we're not obviously the only company in the UK that are doing it, but it's plugged in with a logistics company that are doing it for a few different countries in different parts of the country. We very much have the rights for the Southwest, and yeah, mainly it's specialising in Harley Davidsons. But to say, for example, a Harley Davidson in the States that might be worth, say, $5,000, here in the UK, that's worth about £8,000 to £8,500. So, you know, it's like probably like 80% upmark there in its own right. Obviously, it does cost a little bit for shipping and export, etc., etc. But most of the bikes that we're buying in at the minute, I think they're spending about 8,000 US per bike. Bringing it over to the UK, doing some touch-up work and all of that to it, and then obviously they're selling it on. So it is quite a nice profitable model. Currently, I think they're sat on about 37, 38 bikes in stock, so obviously it's quite a lot of capital holding in there too. And it's rotating stock obviously on the other side. This one, this business model, actually, if I explain it as well to be clear, we started this probably less than 6 months ago, and already it has built up. And when we started it, we only actually started with enough capital to buy 14 bikes. So over the space of 6 months, obviously that's almost trebled upon itself as well. So it's a business model that's doing incredibly well. Okay, but like I said, I promise you that I will actually be able to go through and that I will show all pictures and everything of all the different bikes, and listening to some of the riders when they come down for their meetings, and yeah, the grease monkeys as they call them, with making a racket. For anybody who knows, guys, actually Axminster Power Tool, Axminster Carpets, it's a worldwide company. The showroom is actually within their grounds as well, so it's highly secure too. Right, guys, that's it for that particular business model. Now, on my last video though, I did promise, in my last video, I did promise that I was going to give away one of our little marketing tricks for something that you can do, guys, right, in building up a YouTube channel very quickly. Something that we've done, and we've done on several different channels, to be honest. And yeah, so it does cost a little bit. It's not a lot at all, and obviously you invest in yourself in terms of building a YouTube channel and things like that. But I'm going to go through, I'm going to show you a couple of tricks as to kind of how it works as well. And essentially you can kind of put in money, you can actually make money from you can almost make money from driving traffic to yourself that then turns around and you can use to create more traffic, which pays you more. So it's almost like it's quite a strange self-sustainable kind of advertising way as well. But the most important thing, guys, is that through doing it all as well, you grow your channel quite rapidly. So here we are inside our studio inside Google, inside YouTube, sorry, okay. This is and I'm going to come back to this one in a second. Right, sorry, it was taking a couple of minutes for it to load there, so I just paused it for a second. Okay, yeah, we got it. Right, whilst this is waiting to load. Okay, find the perfect freelance, blah, 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 blah. We're going to type in here YouTube views. All right, you can use Fiverr, you can use any really kind of these freelance platforms. I'm also going to show you another one that we use that's really good as well. You just come through here. To be honest with you guys, what you're looking at isn't even massively important, okay? In terms of the quality of them, it's not really that important. I will do organic video views on your thing. Okay, now I'm going to show you, this is where the important bit is. Okay, per 1,000 views you want to get it under 5. You want to get it, make sure that it is under yes, thank you, under $5 really. Okay, per 1,000 views. So this one, I'm just going to look at this as an example. This one is $5. Get this gig and blah 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 blah. Okay, it isn't telling you how many views. Skip. Right, you want one that tells you how many views that you're going to get, and this is why it's important. To gain views, I will do this to gain views, gain views, gain views, gain views. I go through. Normally you can come and click on here, and it will just come straight up with loads and loads that are at a fixed price. Obviously, as you can tell, I've come across here, and yeah, now it isn't working. Let's just check this one out, see if this is the is what we are looking for. But I do a video promotion, doesn't tell you anything except for it's going to put a load of backlinks and everything like that, which is all great, but that's not really what we're looking for in this. Right. Okay, ignore it. Right, going through here, guys. Right, pretty much you want to look for one that's doing a minimum of 1,000. Pretty much per 1,000, you need to make sure that it is under $5. Okay, so that's about £4, right? Reason for it. This is inside our Google AdSense, right? This is where it tells us how. This is where it tells us how many. The statistics, okay, of all of our advertisers. So this is the statistics of what we are making from other people advertising on our videos, okay? So pretty much what we're doing here right? Just say this is 1,000. Say it's the £4.26 for 1,000 views, right? It's about $5. In here, you can see that for every 1,000 views that we got coming through, right, we are getting a return on average. Let's say that across those as an average, we're getting a return of £5.50, which is about $6.25, right? And it doesn't sound a lot, okay, but that's you're getting $1.25 pretty much profit from sending traffic to your video, which is then making you more profit, as well as constantly driving more traffic to your videos, you see. So it's almost self-sustainable in that aspect, okay? As you can see here, here we go. Let's just look at this video, for example. All right. This video, for example, got 3,400. No, sorry. Take that completely back. Page views. This is a single day. Got 3,461. All right. Impressions. Got 1,634. Now that is impressions on the actual advertising. Got 175 clicks on that particular day, guys. All of this, pretty much, if you don't understand it, don't worry, you do not need to, okay? To cut a long story short, right, very, very simple. Now, I use this one as well. We use this one for quite a long time, but they currently, to be honest with you, this one's been pending now for about 24, 36 hours, which for them is, oh no, sorry, maybe 48 hours, which for them is quite strange. Normally they get it, normally it's at least active within 24 hours, obviously, but with everything going on, I'm not gonna and this package, to be fair, I mean, they're not expensive. If I come down here, well, you can, this website, by the way, guys, obviously it's called Rank Boost Up. It's actually a pretty good one for what it is. We've always done quite well from it. Come down here, you can buy Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, avoid all of that rubbish, it's all complete nonsense. YouTube is where the money's at, guys, all right? For $80, you can get 22,500 views. For $20, you can get 5,500 views. You might as well just do this one, the $20, okay? Because for this, you save the equivalent of, you get an extra 500 views for using 400. It's not really worth it, guys, all right? It brings down your average by, what's that, 8 cents, okay? So use this one as you go in, all right? And pretty much, right, so you get 1,000 hits. So there we go, $3.63. Okay, and we worked out across on the other one that you're getting, actually you're getting about $6 as an average. So you're making $2.37, say, give or take, say $2.40 from sending traffic. Okay, so when you get that, you can get that money, you can withdraw that money, you can use that money to buy more traffic, and you keep repeating the system, okay? In doing that, it means that your videos get ranked. When your videos get ranked, it means that you automatically pick up more organic traffic constantly. Make sure that you are obviously targeting long tail keywords. Go into our Polaris free marketing chat, of which free marketing group that John runs, and obviously will be touching, he will cover, I know he's covered bits of that already, but he'll be covering it in more depth as well. Okay, so you do that, you get your videos ranking, your videos start bringing in more organic traffic starts coming through. Somebody can be searching for part-time job in Devon, part-time job in Newcastle, right? Your video comes up, your video is ranking, they view that video, okay? So not only are you actually engaging, getting the benefit of them engaging in your video, but you are also getting a massive benefit of them engaging in your, you're actually making money from them just looking at it, okay? So it's brilliant, you know, you win all round. Okay, so again, from our YouTube channel, obviously, yes, this allows us to do lots and lots of promotions. We rotate, like we said, we keep flipping around the money, etc., and it allows us to constantly do lots of advertising. Okay, we do make quite a lot of money from Google AdSense as well, of which is another income stream for my passive trades as well. Okay, so it's a brilliant little tool, guys. All right, really helps you in actually being able to build up your own YouTube channel. You know, so for people that are looking at it thinking, where do I start? Everybody starts somewhere. Honest truth, I think that we started this YouTube channel less than 2 years ago, and as you can see, it's already growing very quickly. So I really, and I say out of that, we've probably actively really been pushing it for about 10 months out of that time. We've really been working on it. Okay, so it just goes to show actually how quickly you can build them up, guys. Okay, it is not impossible for anybody to do. So we're gonna have a quick login into the system, and I'm gonna pause it there. All right, now as we are logging in, let's watch this. Okay, login ads. Make sure that you're using them. Have no idea what that was, but I'm sure it was great all the same. All right, so you can see earnings just gone out for the week. Earnings came through. This in the last video, I believe, was about 10,000, so it's jumped up by just over 7,000, of which would be, here you go, 7,683. That's jumped up by. This week's pay run, guys, was a nice one. It was 1.83%, which, bear in mind everything that's in the world and surrounding us, that's a fantastic result. Okay, I have no doubt, obviously, that earnings are going to be considerably higher on the other side of the epidemic. Especially with, fiat currencies are due to collapse on the other side as well. So it's a really strong market for us to be. Make sure that you're coming in, make sure that you're using your tutorials and everything like that. And guys, it is a thing. Why listen to us with regards to our promotional tips, guys? All right. You can obviously see here pages and 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 pages. Obviously, yeah, quite a lot of them have come through from where people obviously join the system, and they're joining people that were already underneath us. But that first line really is people that have come through from our marketing too. All right. So yeah, all in all, been a good week. Talked about another income stream. Well, actually, we've covered 2 other income streams today, which is brilliant. I've given you a little tip. Make sure that you use it, guys. All right, use it, don't abuse it. It's a very simple thing to do. Right, 15 minutes a day, record a video, boom, that's your work done. Very simple. Do a video, upload the video. Spend what, $4? Right, put $4 advertising behind it. Make sure, build it up. Right, it will take you probably about 2.5 months in doing that to get enough minutes to be able to become a publisher. I will do that in a different video and show you how to actually go through that process. As soon as you've got enough minutes to be able to do it, guys, become the publisher, and then you're going to start getting it coming back through to you. Right, so it's probably going to cost you about $300, but once you've done it, then you're up and running then, guys. Right, and then you're in the mix, doing it, boom. Right, that is it for me. I hope that you all have a fantastic day. As always, I will be here tomorrow to do another video. I'm waiting to get Nabil on to actually go through one regarding all of the training as well. I know he's been incredibly busy. So hopefully I can get him to come on and do one tomorrow. And yeah, we will obviously take it from there. What I might do with the bills, I might go through the Facebook Live with him so that we can discuss everything with all of our existing members as well. Yes, guys, realistically every 1 week normally we go through, we do a live video for all of our members so we can answer all of their questions and everything like that. Transparency is massively important for us. So yeah, we do all of that, we go through, and what I'll probably do is I'll probably do one of them with Nabil, and then we will upload that across onto YouTube as well. But in that, I'll obviously get Nabil to do a full introduction into himself and everything else regarding as well. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope that this has been useful for you. Make sure that you don't miss it, all right? Make sure that you do take advantage of that, especially the little trick, because it's pucker, all right? Everybody have a fantastic day, and we will catch up with you all again very soon. Goodbye for now.